My name is Cameron Whitten. I am a local activist and I'm in your community. Portland deserves more than new leadership. I would like for you to think about who represents all of Portland's progressive values, because we are a city of activists and we are a city of leaders. And we've seen that there is still so much that we haven't yet completed in our last civil rights movement. And so I'm advocating for true systemic change, where we put the values of people's basic needs into the front of all discussions. What I advocate for is the creation of a permanently staffed charter review commission where citizens are able to take their initiatives and hold public hearings and get these things put directly onto the ballot and let the general public decide on its validity. Let's not forget Portland's history. Let's remember Vanport and exclusionary laws and redlining. The most important discussion in Portland this year is about equity and diversity. Let's talk about the migration of communities of color into East Portland. And it deeply affects me to know that being a young African American male, that I'm still the most likely demographic to be shot and killed by the police. And if we continue to let systemic oppression target communities of color like this, we're just going to revert back into a white Oregon. And so if we really want to prove that Portland values diversity and equity, how are we going to do that with a completely white city council? Who are communities of color going to turn to when they have concerns of gentrification? And who's going to know what it feels like to be in the skin of somebody who still feels the subtleties of racism that still exists in American society? The great thing about Portland is it is DIY. Everybody in Portland is so compassionate and they're all active and engaged in their communities. And so what I'm advocating for is systemic reform, where we make sure that the public and the interests of the public are always put into the forefront of our government. My name is Cameron Whitten, and I'm a local activist, and I'm in your neighborhood. I don't have corporate backing, and I'm doing this to really be able to bring unity and to really represent all of Portland's progressive values, not just some of them. Go to my website, CameronWhittenForUnity.com. Please be involved in your democracy.